There's this movie called In Time, starring Justin Timberlake, that tells the story of humankind with a twist. The characters in the movie possess clocks on their arms that count down towards zero once they reach a certain age. Once their clock reaches zero, they cease to exist. Instead of being paid a regular wage, they are paid in increments of time in order to prolong their existence. Commodities they use are equated with different costs in time as well. 4 minutes for a coffee, 3 minutes for a bus ride, and so on. Life here on Earth follows the same basic idea. Sure, you and I don't possess a physical countdown clock on our arms, but we do have this sense that our lives aren't going to last forever, and usually a desire to invest whatever time we have been given wisely. Conversation is a huge part of life. How are we creating space where we can invest what we've been given? Here are 3 ideas that I am discovering about creating conversation that matters. Each of us has a story to tell. Every single life has a meaning and a purpose. And every life represents a single story being lived within the context of this greater unfolding story called the existence of humanity. How are you sharing your story with others? Are you creating the space to share who you are by sharing your story with them? Our world trades in relational currency. My story matters. Your story matters. Our lives matter. Share your life by sharing your story. While finding the courage to share my story with someone is important, it's of equal value that we create the space for them to be heard and to listen to what they have to say as well. My youngest son, Declan, reminds me of this all the time. He's going to turn 2 this summer and he's just learning how to speak. He always has a great story to tell. I don't understand everything that he says to me, but I do see when I give him my undivided attention how inspiring that is to him. Am I creating space for others to be heard so that they feel valued? Am I a great listener, not just a great storyteller? I'm tired of fake things. Plastic plants, they look great from a distance, but as you get closer to them, you can see that they're really limited in what they can be used for. Same principle applies to us as human beings. Those people that don't represent who they are in their interaction with other people will find themselves becoming increasingly lonely. We humans are designed for authenticity. Fake just won't do. We might be able to fool some people for a little while, but we will lose sight of our own identity and a sense of stability in the process if we continue to project who we think we should be instead of who we really might be. All you were ever meant to be is you, just the way you are, an intentionally flawed masterpiece. Find the courage to be real, because fake just won't do. Conversation that is real, rooted in story, and creates the space to be heard is what matters. How are you creating connections with the time that you've been given?